Good evening. Hey everyone. Hi everyone. This is Typhoon or Cynthia. I am a creative artist, and I've been trying a lot of different things recently, and I actually think talking about the struggles I actually have is a bit of an art right now for me, because I just had this idea that maybe I could help other people that deserve help. People, and maybe that could benefit society. When you just have these people that first they start playing games, and then the next minute they're in a lot of difficulties in life, and I want people to be more skillful, because as a musician, there's not many musicians that actually would play with me, never mind being a musician. So I think the philosophy here is that now, on the other side, you get people that are too perverted and that they can't be functional in society anymore. And this is another aspect of the online communities, is that they can't stop cumin. And I hate Kumas. I think Kumas are just disgusting. They're waste of trash. Kumas aren't cool. Doomas aren't cool. Now, there's this thing I was talking to my friend last night. That I'm a Buddha, I'm not a doomer, I'm a Buddha. You know what I mean? My philosophy is taken from the Buddhist teachings. I don't read the Bible, Some people, maybe when they get to my age, they start thinking, actually, maybe if I read the Bible, I'll become a philosopher, deeply and spiritual, enriched by God. I'm sorry, but you're going to be reading that Bible all day, and you're still not going to be able to be a collaborative artist. Me, as a struggling socially isolated individual that's only ever had good intentions, but has always been distorted by people, including my family, which I have run away from. I am not in a family anymore. The only people I've got are some friends through the internet, the World Wide Web, where you are connected to people that have like-minded things, or from my own art community, basically, which is hosted on the internet. Normally, if I said that, think that is some sort of ring of deeply perverted individuals that can't stop cumin. I'm not a Kuma. I've been on NoFap ever since I was, for almost all my life, because I've always been asexual, and so I'm different in that respect. I've always thought not to do those things from a very early age, that if a full proper life, then I'm gonna have to abstain from these things, and to draw out magical energy from another universe, or from the skies. Basically, I've always been intrigued by the skies, so I've always been interested in the sky, and I've never been a goomer, so we want to get on to the next part of my philosophy. What do you do when no one loves you? As someone that doesn't have many close friends, the moment I try to get connected with someone is the moment that things do I really love anyone myself? And I've noticed people don't love as much as I love these days. People think that's because they're not on drugs. You need drugs to love, and that's not true. When I do my art, I draw that art from a lot of different places, and in this regard, I am I travelled the land. Some people are that egotistical that they'll say, look, you're from India, so, you can't walk upstairs and you can't go outside, it's too sunny. Which, there's always an alternative solution, There's other people that are like, it's too dangerous to be out here alone. And honestly, it is about to process dumb people. Like, it really does, So I think the first step is when you've got no love in your life, is to keep rethinking things, because the sooner you realise that a lot of your beliefs have been distorted, perverted and misplaced on you by society. And what I mean by society, I mean and people in general, So you should start spending time, if you get a bad thought, where does this come from? It doesn't come from you, my friend. It doesn't. Because you'll start to realise people don't love you. People don't love you. And, what's love? Like, you can't just love yourself. That's like being, it's disgusting. Like, I don't even want to say, I don't even want to compare it to what I'm thinking of here, but I'm sorry, but that's disgusting. You can't love yourself like that. Like, love is only going to be connected with other love, so we have to understand this, Being a creative artist, I think, is the foundation of love, and if you're going to be into my family, then you are going to have to love, Too many people rely on outside things, like, do I rely on you to be in love with you? Huh? Well, I'm sorry, but no, like, I'm not gonna turn all my love capabilities into hate. A lot of this metal music is disgusting as well. It's like, this metal music is for people that have never been outside, and this is a new disease. It came from COVID, because in my life, when COVID hit, it was like my life was starting to put to a halt, and there was a lot of hate that was breeding. People were going insane. It was disgusting. It was like I was stuck into a laboratory. I could only just play Legend League, Maybe you identify with this yourself. Well, I'm like the light. I'm the bringer of life for you, and the bringer of fortune. You don't need Legend League no more. Like, you need to start traveling again. When you travel, you're not just moving on the floor, you're moving in the sky. You're astral projectiling. You have to move. This is something that older wise folk know. Even theists know this. Some of them do. Which I'm not prejudiced with what you believe. It's more about the actions though. Like, if all you're doing is grooming, then, I have to get out. I have to, you are not coming into my soup. You're not coming into my bowl of Cheerios here, Sonny Jim, because there's too many groomers and there's too many people, like, what do you think a soul is? Like, do you believe in a soul? I do. So, all of this population growth, where's the souls coming from now? Or is it just one soul that's been multiplied? That's one of my beliefs, A lot of these people only have one soul. And politics is brainwashing people into thinking, no, you can't be an individual, no. Spirituality teaches this, to say there's only one consciousness. Well, I'm afraid life is so much more advanced than that. It's so much more advanced. Like, there's so many different universes, time frames, When you say get into the present moment, which present moment? Because if you're connected in time frames, time can speed up, it can slow down. If you're synced up with frequency, if you're on a different frequency, you're not in the same time frame as someone else. So your experience has been, it's like a string. Some people's string is it's going around in circles at one point, where someone else's might be a straight string. So straightening your string is vital. Okay? You've got to straighten your string into the present moment. And into a deep, slow. Now, the thing is, when you straighten up your frequency, but you're going in a slower frequency, what's actually happening? That's something we need to explore, and that's basically what we're doing here. Like, if you're not born with this, then you can't join my family. You can't be in my band. It's not I'm recruiting people, no. I'm sorry, but no, okay? Just to end this, I'm going to talk more about my gender identity. Who am I, like, what's my role in this family, like, this is the Runergy, So, we have to talk about it in, if you have 2 mums, are you going to get a baby? So, we need to talk more about that, because, I'm a female, So we'll talk about this later, but this is just the start. This is part 1 of the series, okay? Thanks, enjoy the music.